Hey ladies, it's Stephanie. Coach Krista asked me to speak a little bit about how I approach the new habit of meal planning because my method tends to be a little bit different than most people's. A few years ago, I was definitely one of those people that tried to eat every 2 to 3 hours. The problem with that for me in particular was that eating that frequently meant that I was hungry that frequently. It was very difficult for me to get a hold of my hunger, and at one point I got really frustrated that I wasn't able to lose weight because I was hungry all the time. And that was my biggest concern. How can I ever do this if I can't control my hunger? So in typical opposite rule fashion, what would the opposite of 6 meals a day be? 1. So I tried that. The first few days were a little bit rough. I was very hungry. Physical hunger, psychological hunger, it was not good. But what I found was when I ate 1 meal a day, the next day I wasn't as hungry. The more I continued to eat 1 meal a day, the less my hunger got, as far as my body began to only expect to be fed once at the same time. So what a typical day for me at this point is that I get up about 4 or 5 in the morning. I work 10 to 12 hours, and by the time I get home, it's usually 6 or 7 p.m., and that's when I eat. At this point, that's when my body expects to eat, and it usually is not really hungry any other time, which is really nice. So this is the first way that I've really been able to control my hunger. And because this works with my user's manual, I don't really intend to change it until this stops working. So I'm constantly reevaluating, is this still what works for me? And at this point it is. So 1 meal a day, it's a decent meal. I still get in my protein and my veggies. I have a very large spinach salad with chicken and shrimp and avocado and you name it. And then I also have usually a Cinnabon ice cream shake afterwards also. So that's my typical meal, once a day. It's usually the only time I'm hungry. So the cool thing about lean eating is that we're able to experiment a little bit, and as we build our own user's manual, we figure out what works best for us. So use this time to really dig in and see what makes your body feel the best. All right, thanks, bye.